out there, Raider Nation. Late vlog. Of course, old news yesterday, 28-27 loss to the Lions. Honestly, is it really a surprise, though, by the way we lost? Is it that much of a surprise? It hurts, don't get me wrong, but it's not, definitely not a surprise. We always see that, see those kinds of losses coming from this team. The Raiders, man, much as we love them, they're like a junkie, man. They're like a junkie that keeps on relapsing, and whenever they relapse, it's not a surprise. Like, okay, well, we expect them to relapse, but it still hurts and it's still disappointing. I mean, having a 2-touchdown lead, 27-14, defense played decent up to that point for the most part. Still, as far as against the run game, but the person we had to worry about, Calvin Johnson, ate us up the whole game, and it seemed like they didn't make any adjustments towards that. I mean, we know exactly what they were going to do, especially in that fourth quarter, being down by 2 scores. Up 27-14, totally blow that lead, especially the way we did. I mean, how can you not cover a guy like Calvin Johnson, especially on that last drive, that 48-yard pass? I mean, it blows my mind, because this team seems like they're pretty stupid, actually. Even when we had that fumble, Aaron Curry had, Tommy Kelly stripped the ball from Stafford, and Aaron Curry, ran it in, and we're up 27-14. But I was thinking, man, there's too much fucking time in this game, man. There's over 7 minutes to go, and of course we know our team. Sure enough, look what happens. The first half, we traded touchdowns. We're up. Lewis Murphy did a little trick play to Lewis Murphy. He almost stumbled, but he put it in. It's up 7-0. And then we gave up that big play to Calvin Johnson, 51 yards, 7-7. And then we had there's Hayward Bay had a pretty good touchdown. He had a pretty damn good game, except for that one huge mistake. Up 14-7, and of course we gave up a touchdown right back, 14-14. But we drove down right before the half, went up 17-14. Went to the fourth quarter. I think we're up 20-14 in the fourth quarter. I'm not sure if 17 or 20-14, but I was getting ready for work. But we were pretty much shutting them down, except for as long as Calvin Johnson didn't have any any more huge plays. And then sure enough, like I said, that big 48-yarder, and then they scored with 39 seconds left to go, get that blocked field goal in the end. What can we say? Of course, there's no excuse. It's just like a broken record, man. This team should learn by now. It's just the little things, the intangibles that separates us from these elite teams. Things that we do, they don't do. All those little things that they're better than us in every area, they all add up. They'll add up, and when they all add up to get all those areas together, it leaves a pretty big gap. Just for instance, that fourth down play where Palmer had Daenerys more wide open and he overthrew him. Elite teams don't do that. It's a touchdown for them. Same thing, when you had Shillings, that's the first down, put away the game. That touchdown to Daenerys Moore would have been different in the game. Actually, there's a lot of plays that would have been different in this game in our favor. And of course, that turnover Darius Hayward Bay had. Great, elite playoff teams don't do stuff like that. We could have scored a touchdown on that drive or field goal, which of course would have been the difference in the game once again. Vintage us, just to almost blow a game open, and then totally give the momentum back. 7-7, pretty much done, guys. Being realistic, Raider Homer and all of us wants us to believe that we can do it, and of course there's always a possibility. Stranger things have happened. Look at baseball, how crazy those division races come in the last day, and how teams blow big leads in there. But of course, it's a different sport, and we need a lot of help, man. We need a lot of help. Of course, got to win out, but regardless if we make the playoffs or not, I want to win out. At least go 9-7. It was a perfect opportunity. Denver lost, Jets lost. We hold a tiebreaker against New York, so I mean, if we would have won, regardless, Denver would still been first because of a better division record. But we would have had tiebreaker over New York. I'm not sure about us in Cincinnati. How that would go. Jets would have the tiebreaker over them, I think. No, or not. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not sure. I don't know. But we definitely have be up on the Jets in the wild card picture, but it just didn't happen that way. We got Kansas City next on Saturday. Christmas Eve, gonna be a tough game. They beat Green Bay, by the way, yesterday, so it's gonna be a tough game. Orton's gonna be the quarterback, I believe. Their defense is playing pretty good, except with the exception of that New York Jets game. But of course, it's a division game, and they're gonna get up for it. And division games are always tough, no matter what your record is. So I mean, disappointed. We're gonna have to wait till next year. This and that. No excuses. I can't blame it. If we had McFadden, yeah, we would love to have McFadden, but hey, we don't. Other guys got to step up, and we just got to stop making mistakes. Better ball management, man. As far as taking care of the ball, man. Like we continue to stress the fact that you need two hands of the fucking ball, especially when you're running in the crowd. When Hayward Bay, I keep looking, replaying that play back, over and over in my head, and thinking, man, what if he would have held onto that ball, and what different position we would have been in? There's people behind you. Just two hands on the ball when when you're gonna get tackled, man. Just see the guy just hit it out from behind. It's like, fuck, man, just our fucking luck. But it hurts. Losses like this always hurt. They hurt a lot more than when you get blown out. Like last week, we knew it was over, so it was like no stress. But this was like, it hurts. But you got to give Detroit credit. They wanted it more. They were, same position as us. They either win, or if they lost, it would have had, it would have been a big blow to them. But they stepped up and won. They did what we couldn't do. And looks like they're gonna make the playoffs, and they happen to make it. Of course, they deserve way more than we do because we were at home and like I said, late lead, and they totally give it up. So the remaining two games, we have Kansas City and San Diego, and I definitely want to beat those two teams, especially the Chargers, because they're fake ass fans. But until Kansas City, man, until Christmas Eve, this is Ronak saying, "Go Raiders, go," and I'm out. See ya.